welcome. So I'll just do the introduction. Well, it's about one. You have one.
I've got to update Twitch, for God's sake.
Yeah, so you bought it now.
It's only on my phone.
Oh, on your phone? Oh, okay, I was going to say, if it was on your PlayStation, that would have been... Oh, that would have been...
Imagine updating Twitch on my PlayStation, I'd actually kill myself.
Yeah, that would have been messy. Alright,
That's a bit too far, actually.
we need a car. We're missing a Carlin, and we're missing Dam's teammate,
we're missing H-Man, we're missing... Wait, I'll go through drivers.
Virtuosi, and Sauber. Well, I'll tell you the teams who are missing drivers, and you'll know who it is. Because I started streaming, by the way, so we've got a viewer. Well, so you're just gonna list off drivers then?
Right, so yeah, we're missing H-Man, who hasn't been racing for recently.
Yeah, who's in the car?
We're missing Arian. We're missing Jack and Will. Oh no, Wilbo's there.
Will is there in the dance.
We're missing. I invited Nick. Let me invite him again. I've got a comment and I can't look at it right now.
Wait, is the Devon Butler guy the Shadow Hunter in the Arden?
Yes.
Ah, okay then. So I should call him. I'm just gonna call him Shadow Hunter just for.
Yeah, we've got Shadow Broadcast and Shadow Hunter. Right, so we're missing Nick. I've invited him again. We've got Bunnies and Owen. We've got Gummy Gamer and so it goes. We are missing Jofi, who said he might not be able to race because he had to take a quick trip to IKEA.
Nice. I do like Swedish flat packs though. Very nice.
Right.
We've got 15 drivers in now, so someone recently joined. I don't know who it was, but...
Well, I'm gonna send Tim an invite.
Yeah, okay.
So he can come join and spectate.
Okay. Oh wait, did someone... No, someone got kicked, I believe. I don't know who it was. Someone got kicked from the thing, I think. Because he had 15 drivers, now we've only got 14. And someone got... I don't know who it was though, which is quite embarrassing. You got kicked. Ugh. Oh, wait, no, someone else got kicked. What? Who's leaving? Oh, one of the Sauber guys got kicked.
Oh, that's Gummy Gamer.
Two people got kicked. So I think one was the Sauber with the Cheroos.
Invite Gummy Gamer now.
And one was the MP Motorsport.
Oh, yeah, Shadow. We'll quickly invite Shadow.
Honestly, we need to hurry up.
Yes, we do. It's half past.
Because there's only... Okay, what? We still got 13 drivers. Didn't Coronel, the man himself. The F2 champion. So much pressure.
Shadow... Good.
If anyone's watching, we do apologise for this late start.
Yeah, it was just about like a minute ago.
Yeah, it seems we never...
What was that noise?
That's outside. That's outside. Firstly, I apologise for the noise. Secondly, it seems like we never start on time anyway. So... Yeah.
Yeah, I put in chat that last season's F2 champion is joining to spectate. And then I saw you put no pressure.
There is absolutely no pressure.
Tim Coronel, last season's F2 champion.
Yes, exactly.
Deciding to join us and watch the race. I'm only 4 levels below him, damn it.
Honestly, this still... Yeah, I think Miz is already up, to be honest, because this is absolutely ridiculous.
But where did Shadow...
Well, there's only 13 drivers in the lobby, and like we're kind of late already. Like, there's still 13 drivers. Because there was 15, then it went down to 14. Oh, 14, yes. Shadow Broadcast is in.
Okay, Shadow's in, Shadow's in, Shadow's in. We're still missing Gummy Gamer. And Will's in.
See, Dammer said he won't be able to make the start of quali, but he might make it at the end. No, he'll make it on time, because you're going to start late.
Shadow's right. He is in.
So this is Gummy Gamer then. we need.
Right, I think we should go.
Okay, alright. Ready up then? Students ready up?
Ready up.
Well, they've already started ready up anyway, so...
Well, yeah, because it's just stupid, because we didn't tell them to.
Oh. Ooh. Wonder what the weather is going to be. A wet quali will be interesting, actually.
I need to check, I had a comment on, Oh, it's, I think, Clint's here. On Twitch. Bunny's is going to tell us the forecast when he sees it, by the way.
Oh, drag quali.
I just heard the, guy in the background just say Jensen Button, by the way, just random thing.
Yeah, they just say, I've heard him say Lewis Hamilton before as well.
And then I heard him say Villeneuve. Bunny says dry all weekend.
Nice and...
So sadly, you know what, I had another comment as well. Oh, it's clearly saying, I am indeed.
Charles Leclerc. I don't know why I'm saying his name.
So, I've got three people watching mine. One of them is Clint. I'm guessing Bunny to stay.
Who's out of the pits? Wilbo and
that
someone
is...
else. Someone went out of Wilbo.
Jeeves.
First man out on track.
4 viewers, let's go.
Yeah, Antigo said dry weekend. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, dry weekend. So, Jeeves out on the super softs, Wilbo out on the softs. This is gonna be, I can't wait for the race. 2 50% races around here. Clint said, come on my boy, Shadow Broadcast.
Yes.
We've actually got some new drivers, and we have a returnee of himself, Owen.
Yes, the original
He's
leader.
back. Yeah, the old owner, he's back only as reserve. He's replacing C1 for today. You can't wreck. We also have a new driver, SGF Shadow. So we've got Shadow Broadcast, and now we've got Shadow Hunter, who on Instagram is Devon Butler Official. So yeah.
Yes, but I think.
So yeah, he's it.
Yeah, but I think just for simplicity, we'll just call him Shadow Hunter. I think.
Yeah, we'll call him Shadow Hunter.
Yes. As
a thing, by the way, to everyone, in F1 recently, in that Arden seat that Shadow Hunter's in was supposed to be Tom Coronel. But in F1, Hugo Contis decided to leave the league because of something that happened. Jeeves went back into the pits, by the way.
Yeah, I'm on board with.
Yeah, so by something that happened in the league, Contis decided to leave. So Tom Coronel has replaced him at F1, and oh yeah, we have Tim Coronel, who's he's last season's F2 champion. He wanted to join in and spectate, and I think he's lagged out.
He probably has.
Someone in the pit lane, invite Tim for us. I want him to spectate. If he wants to spectate, I want him to spectate. I think it'd be nice for him.
Who's going to spectate the current crop of F2 drivers? See
He messaged me saying 30-minute quali with a load of emojis. Because last season in F2 it was one shot.
Ooh, and Wilbur runs wide at the Novell chicane. He broke too late, and that's ruined his lap. Of course, Wilbur on the soft tyres.
Clint said welcome back, Owen. Yes, welcome back, Owen.
As well as the two Tridents are on soft tyres too.
Jackson is had some issues recently. And judging by the way his wheel's moving, I do think he's on a wheel. But he had some issues with his brake pedal. I know he is on his wheel. He had some issues with his brake pedal, so he's actually using the R2 button on his wheel as his brake pedal.
It's a 124.7,
and Jackson's invalidated his lap.
That was a mistake-filled lap,
Shadow
so
has been
we can go faster. Raskas, he's done a Schumacher. He has done a Schumacher. Buller sets a 123.8. He did a Schumacher.
That's a decent one.
Shadow she did a Schumacher. That's nice.
And Crashaw, Charlie or Crashaw We may just call him Charlie because it's easier.
Owen! He's on
Oh
temporary pole. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. The man himself, he's back. He's gonna win both races. Owen.
He's on super soft though instead of soft.
He's gonna win, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna win both races. He's winning both races.
Still on pole. Yes, Owen.
He's on pole. This is a momentous occasion in the world. I think we should cherish this. I think.
Yes, we should. Owen on provisional pole. Anyone else on lap? And so it goes. I watched him. He's invalidated it. Rice Man, he's on a lap.
Yeah.
As he comes around the final corner now. Opens DRS. Crosses the line and goes third fastest 123.198.
Yeah, I'm bored with answer.
We've got
right
FF
now.
Shadow Hunter crosses the line, goes P4, 123.363. And his teammate Carl May is on the lap. He's damaged his front wing though, and I think he's backed out of his lap.
Ooh, once it goes runs wide out. Is that Mirabeau? I think that is Mirabeau.
Jackson invalidated his lap once again, so he's having issues.
No, we'll probably get pole
Jackson,
by.
of course. Jackson, of course, the F1 commentator.
Hey, Charlie with the
goes
121. With the 121.1. Almost a second.
Very quick.
As answer it goes, runs wide at. Oh, I don't know some of these corner names. I'm really embarrassed. Portier, you ran out of Portier. There we go. All right. Yeah. Ooh, when he breaks so late from the chicane, surely he invalidated that lap. He does not. Yeah, a lot of these drivers are making mistakes right now. To be honest.
Check your YouTube stream.
I will check the YouTube. What do you want me to check?
Oh wait, never mind. Can you hear me on the stream?
Let's see. I don't think I can hear you.
Well, let me check my settings.
Okay, alright. No, we can. I can hear you now, yeah. Okay, alright.
I just had a message from someone, it's fine.
Okay, alright, that's good. Oh, Shadow Hunter's left the session, so someone needs to invite Shadow Hunter really quickly.
Yeah, someone please invite Shadow Hunter. Look where his car is.
I think there's a bit of an issue there. Oh no, he's gone back in.
He's lagged out like there, which is weird.
Very, very weird, because Bunnies is on a lap on the soft. As Jackson is into P2 at 121.3. Bunnies turning a bit too early.
And Wilbo comes out of the picture right there.
Oh, and Bunnies has hit the wall where Maldonado crashed. He's lost his wing. Oh, look at the understeer, yep. He's going to have to board this lap and go back into the pits for a new wing.
I'm watching Shadow broadcast on the lap right now. Who's got Buller right ahead of him. Don't know if he's going to hold Buller's holding him up a bit here. We are not sure, because in F1, blocking in quali gives you a qualifying ban. I'm not sure if it's the same in F2.
And so it goes, going through the last corner, and I forgot what the name of the last corner is. As he crossed the line and sets a 124.7 to go 7th place. A lot of time can be found there. This is what Shadow broadcast going through the swimming pool section, heading towards Raskas at the end of the lap on these super soft tyres in the MP. He nearly turns in a bit early there, Raskas, but he got away with it around the final corner. His DRS is open. What lap will this be from Shadow broadcast? It is a 122.1, and that puts him in 4th place. Shadow
Hunter's back in.
Lovely, that's good to see.
Hopefully he knows how to retake control of his car. As Wilbo starts a lap.
Olav is obviously got a quali. Was it Olav and Jeeves that got a quali ban, by the way?
Yes, Olav and Jeeves have both got qualifying bans.
For infringements
Dan has said that he may not be able to do qualifying. He may be able to reach the end of it, but...
Well, the last time Dan was started at the back row of Monaco, he may have caused a bit of carnage, just only a little bit. You know?
Yeah, only a little bit. Tim had a good view of that. Tim Corona,
the F2 champion. He caused a little bit of carnage. Hopefully, he will not want to be repeating that again.
Wilbur set a went 6 times quicker in sector 1.
As we were on board with Carl May in the Arden. I like the Arden. Very nice. Going through the Nerval chicane.
Jackson has said, I'm on a wheel, but I'm using a button as a brake. It's very hard.
That is... Well, he's up into P2 right now, so he's doing well.
Oh, Wilbo! He hit the
Wilbo?
inside wall to back.
Ooh, he's gonna have wing damage, isn't he?
And
He
that,
does
he's
have
got wing damage on the right side because he whacked the inside wall, which bounced him to the right onto the outside wall.
Thanks to the 9 viewers who are tuning in for round 4 of the Torpedo League F2 season.
I've only got 5.
Around Monaco. Well, the halfway point of the season is Carl Mason's at 124.4.
Yes.
And
so everyone's noticed that
121.4, so he's up into P3. Yeah, this is round 4 of the Torpedo League F2.
I'm just sorting something out.
Championship, the halfway point around Monaco, the jewel in the F1 calendar, and every driver would desperately be wanting to win the race. And yeah, very exciting, very exciting. It's gonna be trial weekend. Oh, and Owen has spun at the swimming pool section. He's got his car going the right way again. There's him and Riceman on trade now. Has Riceman run out of fuel? It looks like he has. Because Owen is still in P4. He's replacing C1 in the
I'm just trying to sort something out,
race. As Owen goes around the final corner, which I thought the name of, to start his lap. Does he have wing damage? He does not have wing damage. So even though he had a bit of an accident at the swimming pool section, he is able to carry on. Let's go through Sandevot. Up through the hill. We'll be looking to make a good impression. The former owner of the Torpedo League, like I said, has made a return for one race and one race only, replacing C1. He comes through Sector 1, he's 8/10ths down on his personal best, so that's not good thus far.
I'm just trying to sort something out here.
Alright, you do that.
Yeah, you're just in charge of this bit. Bunnies is out on track, by the way.
Yeah, I am setting Bunnies right now as he goes through the tunnel. He hasn't had a good start to the season, has Bunny. He's only scored points in one race. As a spinner up ahead, that would be...
That's Charlie.
That was Charlie, yes. Currently on pole right now on his out lap, so he would have just about got away with that. His front wing looks intact.
Oh, Bunny
I can see.
Went a bit deep in there. Now going through Raskas. And he's clipped the barrier and spun round.
Yep.
And now Charlie's going to be treated to a framer there. There's the other framer of Owen going through to cross the line. I don't think this is a good lap, but you may be starting a new one here.
As we're on board with Charlie for his lap. He won. Oh, and he's run wide at Sandovoy. He's hit the wall there. As Charlie, he was the winner of the sprint race in Azerbaijan last round, with Jackson, his teammate, winning the feature race. So that solidified Charlie's place in the top 5, which is what he needs for the playoff race into F1. I'm sure, and with Charlie currently being in P1 right now, I'm sure he's confident that he can get a set of good results in the race. He goes around the hairpin, which I forgot the name of again. The lowest hairpin. Yeah, I'm really bad. He goes around Portier. His lap doesn't look that quick. He's clearly been struggling on this lap, so I don't think he'll improve. As we're still on board with him anyways, he exits the tunnel coming up to the Novo chicane.
Yeah, just for everyone to notice, the race next week is only going to be streamed on
Twitch.
It's only going to stream on Twitch because Kyle can't. Well, he can commentate, but he thinks football's more important.
Going off topic.
And that's also your excuse for not racing on Wednesday.
We're going off topic. Oh, as Charlie is into the
We
pits.
don't care what Jackson says, okay?
Ooh, controversial.
As Owen crosses the line and sets a 123.4.
You do realise that Jackson watches these back, so...
I know, I don't care.
Ooh, it's controversial. As we're on board with Jackson right now, actually, the championship leader. He'll be racing in F1 tomorrow. Hopefully he'll be racing in F1 tomorrow. A Shadow broadcast has left the session, so someone needs to invite him.
No, someone invite Shadow, please.
As Jackson runs wide through Raskas. He goes through the final corner. I want to say it's Antino.
Clint's put in chat, wow, listen Kyle, F1 is more important than footy, bro, come on.
I am a football fan first and foremost.
Yeah, and you support... You could have chosen a different team to support, come on.
Oh, and both the Shadows have left the session.
Both the Shadows?
That is concerning. That is very disappointing. None of them will be sent to the Shadow Realm, unfortunately. Unless they get an
Shut
invite.
up.
Well, they already have been
Shut up.
sent to the Shadow Realm, actually, because if it...
Well, yeah, basically.
But if anybody is watching, can you send the Shadow Broadcast and Shadow Hunter an invite, please? We do need them. We've only got 14 drivers right now, so...
Kyle supports Arsenal.
I do support
And
Arsenal.
his excuse for not raising on Wednesday is he wants to watch Man City versus Arsenal, which is at 8. I'm lucky because Sheffield United play at 4:30.
Yeah, you're lucky.
So I can watch it.
I'm gonna watch that match as well. I'm definitely gonna watch that.
Bunnies is back on a lap. Shadow Hunter is back in...
I'm just gonna wait for Shadow Broadcast as Jackson navigates the Novel Chicane quite well, actually. I don't know, Jackson looks like he's struggling on the bridge just a little bit. I think he's managing fine as he improves by 1/10 in the middle sector. 1.5 tenths, I mean, ooh, he took that corner very well. As he goes through Raskas, how's his braking? It looks fine. He nearly hits the inside wall at Raskas. I think he goes through Anti-Nogs. If there's an Anti-Nogs, I'm sorry, as Jackson is on the straight now. And he sets a 121.1, so he's only 2... 10 or like 1.5
Bunnies got lost
1.5 hundredths
What is happening
of
with
a
Shadow
second by his
Hunter?
teammate. I apologise.
What's happening with Shadow Hunter's internet?
Yeah, there's a thing about his internet. Yes, probably. As we are with Wilbo.
Let me go back on the Twitch.
In P3, the pole sitter in China.
Clint said, "Oh my dear God, get him off the stream. Oh hell no."
What's wrong with Arsenal? What did Arsenal do to everyone in this league? What?
Have one of the worst defences I've ever seen.
In an innocent team. Yes, I know that.
You're gonna get absolutely battered by Man City, you know.
Oh yeah, I know. I have no hope.
We're gonna beat Aston Villa easy. Bunnies goes P10 123.899, and then goes deep at turn 1.
No heroics at the Sand of Vot, please. I'm sure.
Yep.
I'm sure a lot of the drivers will be getting that message.
We had some heroics into Sandavot last time.
We did have some heroics in Sand of Vot last time. Hopefully, we don't see a repeat. Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing a repeat, but then again, I wouldn't either. So yeah.
Sure, what's happening with Bunnies? Just letting someone through. I was letting Carme through.
Okay,
it's just Bunnies letting Carme through.
I was going to stay on board with Warbo for his lap. Currently in P3, the pole sitter in China, of course, in the top 5 as well. He'll be looking to finish in the top 5. And he's 3.5 tenths down on his personal best first sector. So far, not so good.
He is on 3 laps old super softs.
Ah, yes, that is very true.
Crashaw, he started his lap on a fresh set of super softs. So let's see what a fresh set of super softs can get Crashaw or Charlie to do.
To the 119s,
Jackson's put in the chat. It's time for super softs, so he's going to go on them as well.
Warbo goes with the Novel Chicane. Is it wrong that the Novel Chicane is my favourite corner in Monaco?
I quite like it. It's quite flowing, if you know what I mean.
I like it, yeah. I see what you mean. No, yeah, Warbo is 2.6 seconds down.
Crashaw
so
doing a very good lap.
Ooh.
Right now, it's very clean. 6 tenths quicker through the middle sector. Doesn't invalidate it.
As long as he just doesn't mess up Raskas.
Which he doesn't.
And the name of this final corner, which is Anti-Nogs. That is Anti-Nogs, so I was right then. 117, 118. He's going to dig into the 120s. It's the 120.2. Nearly
is he going to go again
faster.
as well?
Nearly 4 seconds faster than Jackson, so that's the time to beat right now.
1 second, I need to do something.
So a 120.2 by Charlie is currently the time to beat as of right now. The only driver in the 120s. I'm sure his teammate Jackson will have something to say about that. Jackson, the championship leader, as Charlie and Jackson are both teammates in the Trident, so a 1-2 for Trident will certainly be the aim for both of them, I think. But with pole position getting an extra 4 points. Ooh, Jackson, it's the wall and inside the Porto on his out lap. Does he have wing damage? I do not know.
No, it doesn't look like it. He's got his teammate, Crashaw, right behind him. Not on a lap, I don't think.
No, Jackson's ahead of him.
That's what I said. Right behind.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kill me now.
Oh my God.
Actually, don't kill me, actually. So it seems that nobody can match the pace of the two Tridents right now.
Shadow Hunter, he is back in his car and on a lap. Doesn't invalidate at turn 1 somehow. Unless he has, but it hasn't popped up like last time. Yes, he has invalidated
onto
it.
the straight, and Jackson opens up the DRS and he starts his flying lap as Jerfy has joined. We have a driver. He's joined as he goes through Saint Devote right now. Looks like a very clean turn 1, I think.
I've got another comment.
As he goes through Casino Square right now, towards I've really forgotten the name of this corner as well.
Press the PlayStation button to see.
Jackson is 3.5 tenths up on his personal best right now.
No, that's the wrong thing.
As we go into the lows.
Clint says he likes Crashell's helmet.
As we come through to Portier, it's a good lap so far from Jackson, the super softs. His brake issues don't seem to be affecting him right now, but we'll see what happens as he go through the tunnel coming up towards the Novo chicane. As Jerfy has left the session. He takes the Novo chicane quite well, actually nearly turned in too early, but he's gotten away with it. As we are now approaching the swimming pool section. So far so good from Jackson. He's only 1.5 tenths up on his personal best at the 2, so he's lost a bit of time there. As we're now coming towards Raskas. Very clean. He navigates to Raskas quite well actually. He comes through Anti-Nogs towards the end of the lap. As he is on the straight, he opens up the DRS. He's going to cross the line, and he sets a 121.0. So room for improvement.
I'm just praying Tim presses spectator not ready up.
Well, I'm sure Tim is a very intelligent guy. So yes.
Tim, F2 Season 1 champion.
Exactly, the F2 Season 1
champion. F1 title challenger now.
Well, he's not the F1 title. He's not a title challenger because he's going to miss a couple of races.
Yeah, he's going to miss tomorrow. Actually, he said he has a 5% chance of racing tomorrow.
As Bunnies is kind of getting in the way with Jackson a little bit. I'm going to stay on board with Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bunnies hits the wall.
Bunnies is a bit of wing
he's really
damage.
holding up Jackson.
Yeah, it's holding up Jackson.
Maybe the
I don't think
slipstream is going to help. He will not. Yeah, just have to slow down, yeah.
No, I think Bunnies is on the lap, to be fair, though.
That's very true. Well, it depends what Jackson...
he's taking the...
We'll have to consult with the race stewards about that.
Well, you see, it happened the same last time with C1, when he was on a lap, Jackson said he got blocked by him, but he's on a lap, and you've just got to preserve that gap. Everyone's different pace, and everyone should know that.
Yes. Jackson is starting his lap again, and he navigates Saint Devote fairly well. Coming up turn 2, Beau Rivage, a very fast corner going up the hill. And then he's approaching Massenet into Casino. So far so good from Jackson, going towards Mirabeau. And his sector 1 is, it's about a half a tenth, 3/4 of a tenth. Improved as he come up to the lowest hairpin. He's navigated that quite well. Now coming up to Portier, so far so good from Jackson. He'll be looking to improve his 121.0. He's got the pace to do so, the championship leader. Going through the tunnel. It's very fun to drive these cars around Monaco. It really is fun. Coming up to the Nerval chicane, which can catch many drivers out the inside barrier. He navigates that quite well actually. So
it's a very good lap.
Yeah,
even
he
on
is.
2 lap
Going
old
through
tires.
to back now, coming up to the swimming pool section. He is 9 tenths up.
9 tenths up.
This is a very good
He could get provisional pole.
And he's now coming up to Raskas. Will he brake on time? It looks like he does. Coming up to Anthony Nogues, the final corner before he opens up DRS, and this looks like to be a major improvement for Jackson. DRS is open, and he crossed the line, and he will set a 119.9. And he takes pole position from his teammate by 2.5 tenths. What does Charlie have in response to that? That is impressive. That is very... Ooh, and Charlie loses it just a little bit. Does he have wing damage?
No.
No, he does not. He's gotten away with it. No, his damage is on track. Oh, and he's... Is Damage practicing a race start here?
Not sure. Has he got someone close to it? I think, he was letting, and so it goes through.
No, it looks like he's practicing a race start.
I'm not sure. Wilbur going out on a 1 lap old set of softs. Not sure what
Dammers. Very, very interesting strategy. I mean, who am I to judge? To be honest, he's second in the championship, so he's gonna let Charlie.
One of the Tridents through. Yeah, he's practicing a race start.
As I believe Jackson is coming up right behind him, and an MP of Bunny. Not Bunnies, no. The Prema, I mean, not MP. Why did I say MP? Prema. Yeah, he also knows now, and he's opened up the DRS, and Dammers is now on a flying lap on the super soft tyres. Currently beating the championship. Let's see what lap he has. As he goes through Santa Voy, runs a bit wide. Oh, bit of oversteer there. That's not good. He's going to lose heaps of time there as he went through Santa Voy. He's going to go through Masson in the casino square. Very nice casino to the left. Not sure. The sector 1 year is 2.5 tenths down on his personal best. So if I was Dammers, I would abort this lap and go again.
Dammers said he's not very confident, so
I don't blame him.
And looking at the time trial lap times, sort of shows it. Not looking very quick.
It's very hard to. Well, you just need to drive.
Buller on a flying lap on a fresh set of super softs. He's gone green in sector 1.
Dammers is on the straight. Yeah, it's not going to be a great lap from Dammers. He's currently P2 the championship. Of course, the winner. He's in P7. He was the winner of both races.
We have hit the 4-minute mark, by the way.
We have hit the 4-minute mark. Yeah, all of Dammers right now. He won the sprint race and feature race in China after Jackson got a. Well, Jackson was just unlucky that race.
I didn't notice Soto goes went P4, by the way.
Yeah, P4 with a 121.8. He's also in the top 5, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, Dammers has gone P7. Buller goes P6.
The Virtuosi. The yellow Virtuosi.
His teammate not here today. I'm not sure. Wilbo's on a lap. He's 6 tenths down in sector 2. Oh, well, that was close.
Yeah, Dammers is really locking up his front left. He's really struggling. Maybe he needs to move the brake bias a bit rearward. Yeah, he doesn't look confident in his driving at all. I mean, he's improved 1/10. He's improved by 1/10 his personal best.
Oh, was that Carl May? Bit of wing damage. Saw that. He's on a lap. He's lost his left end plate.
Dammers crosses the line and sets a 122.1 to go P6. Can I just say that? Can I just say that Owen is still in P5?
Yes.
Very impressive. As Charlie goes out for presumably one more lap on the soft tyres, Jackson is slowing down at Mirabeau to let the other drivers through. Wilbur's currently on a lap now, and so it goes as well. And so it goes into the pits. Wilbur is on his lap, and he's 1 second down on his personal best.
Right man is on 6 lap old super softs.
That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Because Jackson is still the only driver to go into the 119s, so unless any other driver, it looks like Jackson's going to get pole again.
Yes, even with using his R2 button.
Oh, Joffrey's in. Lovely.
Joffrey will probably be put into I think he'd probably be put into a Carlin, but his points will still go for
Neek is also in. So we're gonna have 16 drivers. Oh.
Yeah, Neek. He's a reserve. He's the reserve for Virtuosi.
Oh, he's not going to be put in a virtual,
But,
is he?
no, I mean, because he's just a reserve, whatever car he puts him in will go to that team's points, because it means, you know,
Nicholas.
that team doesn't even have a driver there. Yeah, Nick, the reserve, just joined today. Ball around the final corner, opening DRS, crosses the line and goes P5.
Oh, and also Dam in P3 by the way, the 121.4,
Yeah,
so I didn't notice that.
But look at the gap between him and...
Yeah,
Crashing.
the two Trident boys are...
incredibly quick.
Very. So they'll be confident for the race, as Warbo hits the wall, so his lap is going to be ruined. So it looks like that Jackson is going to get pole unless... I don't know, Dammers is not going to have another lap.
And the crash will damage his wing.
So it looks like Jackson is going to be on pole unless you have a surprise driver.
Buller maybe on another lap here.
Oh, and Josh said he's not looking forward to Monaco tomorrow.
Josh, no one is.
I know. I am. If it rains, that is. Well, and qualifying is over. Set the free yellow flag. Yeah, Buller's also on a lap.
Bunny's around the final corner. Crosses the line.
Buller is 1/10 down on his personal best set to 2. So if he can have a really good set to 3, he may be able to drag his car up into P3 maybe.
Shadow Hunter sets a personal best sector 1. He's only on a set of softs.
That's fine, a personal best. He can hopefully. As Buller now crossed the line, he doesn't improve on his time. As Riceman is retired from the session. As it looks like
he's hit the wall.
Warbo is on a lap right now.
He's hit the wall. Riceman, I think, spinned it.
Oh dear, that's not good.
Yeah, he has, look.
Oh, he has spinned it. Riceman currently in P9.
He must have lost control.
As Warbo aborts his lap. So Shadowhunter's on a personal best, but Shadowhunter looks like he's got wing damage.
No, so...
No, he doesn't. Alright, cool. Well, then this is the stupid camera angle then.
Jackson says he did a Schumacher.
Oh, Raskas.
And Shadowhunter goes around the final corner to the final lap of the session.
Would he move into the top 10? Yes, he moves into 10th place, and that's qualifying over.
Ahead of his teammate. So now we're just waiting for Wilbo's car to go into the pits.
This is already in... Oh, we have to wait for it to wheel the car. Oh, for God's sake. In last year's Monaco race, it was a bit interesting, the strategies, if I remember.
I like how I get XP for just watching.
As Jackson in the Trident, the championship leader, is your pole sitter.
4 points for him.
Yep. As Charlie's teammate 2.5 tenths behind in P2.
All
so
G's, no lap, they both had qualifying
damage. It's an all Trident 1-2. With Dammers, second place in the championship, making an all Brit 1-2-3. With Warber in P4, Buller in P5, Antogos in P6, Owen, the reserve in P7, Shadow Broadcast in P8, Riceman in P9, Shadow Hunter, the new driver in P10, Karma in P11, Bunny's the last of the qualifiers in P12, and we have Olav in P13 and G's in P14, who both had qualifying bans for this round. And we have Jofi and Neek, I believe, joining for the race. Yep. So,
Jofi's points will go for Campos, Neek's points will go for whatever team he's put in.
So yes,
because he's just reserved.
So
I think he may be putting the ART, I'm not sure though.
Well, are you going to watch the 24 hours of Le Mans? Or are you? Well, I'm gonna watch some of it. Yeah,
I watched some of it, but not all of it, probably.
Who do you think's gonna win?
No clue, because I don't even know who's racing.
Verstappen's racing, Norris is racing. Let me check. Let me check his racing on him. Because just seems to pass the time, to be honest. So 24 hours of Le Mans. No, I don't want this.
Anyway, let's get our focus back onto this.
Yes, because Jess will kill us, as we are going to go onto the formation lap. Yep. As the drivers will probably be wanted to keep it clean as Dammers has just not set off yet. So he's clearly AFK. Oh no, he's set off now, alright.
So, Clint has said his predictions. So he says for the feature race, P1 Jackson, P2 Crash or P3 Buller. Sprint race, P1 Crash or P2 Dammers, P3 Jackson.
I think the sprint race is going to be very interesting.
Buller going P3 for P5 on the grid is interesting since this is Monaco. You can't really overtake.
Maybe pit stops. Pit stops will be key.
Who's really far back there? Is that Bunnies? Yes, it's Bunnies.
It is Bunnies, yes.
Come on, Bunnies.
Oh, well, I need to put
so
the...
Neek's points will go to Dams because he's just a reserve. Jofi's in an ART, but his points will go to Campos.
As if you look at the strategy, and so it goes, is the only driver starting on the soft tyres. The rest are all on the faster but less durable super soft tyres. So it'll be interesting to see how the alternate strategy goes for, and so it goes. There's can't remember with Charlie, the sprint race winner in Canada last time round, which is a rain affected race, I must say.
It was a dry weekend though.
No, Canada, I mean, it was a rain affected weekend.
Oh yeah.
Charlie won the sprint race.
Look how far spread out everyone is.
Yeah, I know. It's just
they're doing a U, Kyle. They're doing a U.
They're doing a U. Yes, exactly. No, I'm not going to do it in Monaco though. Because we also do have the F1 race around Monaco tomorrow, might I add.
Yeah.
So check that out.
I'm going to bin it at.
I'm probably going to bin it as well. But check it out. I'm sure it'll be very fascinating as we have all the drivers lining up on the grid now, apart from Bunnies and
Dammers.
And Dammers, who are just
who
taking
decided
their
to
time.
take about an age.
They're just being leisurely.
Okay, so Jackson's on pole, Crashall's in P2, Dammers P3, Wilbur P4, Buller P5, and so goes P6, Owen P7. There's a P8 free slot. That's Shadow Broadcast. That's car's not there. Riceman's P8, Shadow Hunter P9, Carme P10, Bunny's P11, Olaf P12, Jeeves P13, Neek P14, and...
No, Neek is P15 for some reason.
Jeeves P...
Oh yeah, because Shadow Broadcast is in here, that's why, alright, yeah.
Yeah, Shadow Broadcast is blacked out.
The lights are out, but they're not actually out.
No, it is not lights out, because
okay,
this game's stupid.
Well, we're gonna go with Jackson. Actually, no, we're gonna go as
I'm
it's
gonna go
lights
the TV
out, and away we go. The TV cam. Looks like Jackson's got a good start as well. Dammers has maintained P3. Looks like Buller has dropped a couple of positions actually. So
yeah, Buller got a bad start.
It is fairly clean around turn 1, unlike last season, which is very impressive. So Jackson is still into the
last
lead.
season with carnage.
With Charlie is in P2, Dammers all over the back of him in P3, as if Warburn P4. Owen is up into P5, so he has made up
and Surrey goes
2
down
positions. Owen has made up 2 positions off the start right now.
As there's and Surrey goes looking on to a move on Buller there.
Yeah, Buller and Osego's both lost position at the start. Shadow Hunter's moved up 2 positions up into P8.
Oh my god, that was Shadow Hunter hitting the back of Ansogo. Everyone's
and Olaf Mole making a move at the chicane. Oh, I forgot the name of the chicane now.
Yeah, Clint's just said I think they were taking it easy.
The lowest hairpin. Olaf Mole made a move at the lowest hairpin, like similar to what Leclerc did.
That was a bit of a corner cut from
Norris.
Jackson there. I saw that. Just.
Yeah, Shadow Hunter looks like he corner cut there, stuck behind, and so it goes. It's important as Dammers is really struggling right now. He is really struggling, but does Dammers have any wing damage? No, it does not look like he has. But Dammers is
Jackson
really...
has no front wing damage. Crusher has no front wing damage. Shadow Hunter gets 3 seconds.
Dammers is really struggling, but it's impossible to overtake around here. So, and track position is really key. So it's important that the drivers behind me do not make any stupid mistakes. As Jackson sets a 126.7, obviously he's the first one to cross the line, so he gets the fastest lap. As they start lap 2 off 21.
Bunny's into the pits to change the front wing.
Yeah.
Because all they have is a plank of wood.
As we have the 2 Tridents up ahead, they're really just putting each other along, aren't they? They've got a 3-second gap to Dammers behind, who's really struggling, but...
Jackson, championship leader, will things like some team stuff go in the favour? I think they are in a party together. So...
Well, it depends, is the undercut very powerful, because track vision is important around here, so... Would Charlie look to undercut, as Olaf is up into P7? And so it goes as fighting back into Portier, he dives it down the inside, and there's a bit of contact. And and Shadow Hunter takes advantage and is moved up 2 positions.
Oh, there's a bit of
Olav
contact there.
is...
Olav and so it goes.
Oh,
Their
does it
wheel to
go
wheel going down
round?
into New chicane.
Oh, and there's
And
contact,
Olav's
and
round.
Olav is round.
Olav's round.
There is contact, and Olav is... Oh, that is cool. Will there
That
be a
was
safety car? Well, he's
interesting.
got away with it.
No, he's got away quite
As
quick.
Carl May's got a
May
3
was a
second
penalty.
time penalty.
Neek up into P11. Jeeves up into P10. They've gained 4 positions each.
Indeed, yep. And Owen is still in P5, so that is very good for him.
As Crashall sets a quicker lap.
Well, it looks like their pace, the two Tridents' pace around Monaco is similar, as long as they just don't collide. That's all I have to say.
As long as Jackson doesn't do what he does in China and sleep in pits.
To be fair, Owen is keeping up really. Is not falling far behind Warburg and Damas, so.
Yeah, he's still in the DRS range.
He's in the DRS range, not by much, but he's doing really well. As Buller is still in P6, and there's a bit of a gap to Shadow in P7.
Damage is so much.
And Riceman is all over the back of Ansert Goes. It looks like Ansert Goes is also another driver who was struggling a lot. And, this is a track which is very, very hard to get right.
Carme into the pits. So Olav was doing so well at the start. He gained 6 positions, but then he's just all of a sudden when Clint just said Owen does like this track. Not last season, no.
Shadowhunter with a 3 second time penalty.
He did not like the track last season.
And there is a bit of oversteer there from Ansert Goes, and he's now lost 2 positions to Riceman and Jeeves, so Riceman is now
really poor race so far.
Yeah, as Jeeves has got a 3 second time penalty. Ansert Goes is really struggling. Does he have some sort of wing damage? This camera angle does not help. I think he looks like he does. I'm not too sure. No, he does not.
Jeeves does not have wing damage.
As Olav is right behind Neek, and then so it goes. Olaf has got really good pace around
right
here.
Behind.
Owen's got
right behind Jackson.
He is. Jackson maybe is struggling. Will there be a bit as Bunny to the freezer time penalties? Will there be a bit of team orders? Will Jackson let
I'm not sure.
Crashall go the distance? But knowing that they have such a big gap to the cars ahead, I think Jackson is going to want to keep this first place for now. But there's just a long way to go. As long as Charlie or Crash does not make any mistakes. That's all you've got to do, just don't make mistakes. As you have Olav is up into P11 past Neek, going into, I think that was, I forgot the name of the corner, but Olav is currently in the charge right now. Olav has got a good pace right now, as you have Jerfy's in P13, Bunny's in P14, Carl May is last of all the runners in P15.
Clint said Jackson's tyres look like they're gone already.
There's Riceman with the 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings, and so it goes also with a 3 second time penalty. Penalties are going to be very important. Yeah, it does look like Jackson's struggling, but we did say earlier he has got brake issues, as we have Warbo is on the back of Dammers, but it's very hard to overtake around here. The top 4 maintaining position, Owen making up 2 positions at the start.
Did Crashall make a mistake? Did I not see that? Because look at the gap.
Yeah, he's made a mistake somewhere then.
I was on board with him as well. All I've done to the pit.
Warbo's right behind Dammers. Oh, they're going to go side by side through Bravage. No, Dammers still stays in P3. Oh, this is very, very tight. Dammers is really struggling.
Into the pits, by the way.
Olaf is into the pits. Could that be an inspired undercut from Olaf? Because he did look strong.
Bunnies and Carme will have to make another pit stop, by the way, because they pitted 4 laps 3.
Oh no, Olaf, Warbo's got a lot more pace compared to Dammers.
He's got to go for it, he's just got to send it.
Well, there are very few I mean, he's got a better run through Portier. Has he got a better run through Portier? He looks like he does, but again, there are very few. As Charlie's got a 3 second time penalty.
Oh.
That's not good. Yeah, and Warbo is pushing. Yeah, he's really pushing Dammers.
Pushing him around the track.
All Dammers has to do is keep calm and focus, and that is it. As he locks up.
Do not make any mistakes.
Just coming up to Raskas, will Warbo think about a classic move down the inside? No, he does not.
Jeet has gone ahead of Shadowhunter.
This is really allowing Owen has clipped the inside. And Dammers into the pits. Owen has clipped the inside of Raskas, and he's into the wall. He's managed to. He's only lost 1 position.
The Shadowhunter's into the pits.
Yeah, Dammers is also into the pits. Sector 1 yellow flag. Oh, and that's Warbo. Warbo's made a mistake. Wilbur has made a mistake. He's probably run too deep in the center vault, and that promotes Buller into P3.
Oh yes.
On the Virtuosi.
This
Carl
is
May with the 3-second time
Carl
before corner
May.
cutting. As Dammers is now going to exit the pits, and he is in P11. So maybe tyre is high as there is. Oh, Carl May
is out. So he crashed at the back.
It looks like he has retired at the back.
Yeah,
set
I think
to
he crashed at the back.
Is there going to be a safety car coming out? Because if a safety car comes out, they can't pit, can they?
No, they can't.
If a safety car comes out, they can't pit. So if a safety car comes out now,
well,
then
I'm on board with Jackson now. Can we see Carl May's car? Yes, we can. Oh, what happened there?
As the gap
Clint made the prediction of Jackson, Crashaw, and Buller.
As the gap has stabilised between Jackson and Charlie, it's 2 seconds now. Does Jackson dive into the pits? No, he does not.
Does Crashaw dive into the pits? Yes.
Whoa, a bit of a oversteer there. As he does not speed. He does not speed, so that now frees Jackson to just push.
He changed his front wing.
Ooh, he's changed his front wing, so that's... Oh, well, it seems like they weren't ready for him. Oh, he's got to serve a penalty. He had to serve a penalty as well.
No, he did not.
He did, because they were just standing there. Literally. They literally were just standing there.
They were assaulting his front wing.
Oh.
Owen into pits, so we got Crashaw, Owen, Buller, Wilbo all into the pits.
But Dammers is going to jump Charlie. Dammers has jumped Charlie.
Oh my...
Dammers has jumped Charlie.
Dammers has jumped Charlie.
That's crucial, really.
And now he jumps Buller as well. He's got ahead of Buller, so...
Yeah,
that's crucial.
Dammers with pitting first is now up into P7. He's now in front of a Jervy. A Shadow Hunter with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. We're going to see a lot of that. There's going to be a common theme. As Jackson is 21.5 seconds ahead of Jeeves, out in front now, 21.9, nearly 22 seconds. As we have Neek, and then so it goes side by side through the tunnel as they head towards the Nerval chicane. Will there be contact? No, Olaf with a 3-second time penalty.
That was really good wheel-to-wheel action there. And so it goes, I saw that.
Yep. Oh, and down the inside of the Nerval chicane on Jofi. He does not make the corner, though.
The corner.
He surely got to give that position back. As Charlie with another 3-second time penalty. Oh, Dammers is not giving the position.
He's not giving the position back.
Giving the position back there. That is very interesting.
Surely that's an illegal overtake.
That is an illegal overtake. He will be punished accordingly. I think a 5-second penalty should be.
I will ask Jofi for his on board because I'm.
I saw that. I saw that I was on board Dammers. He literally locked up at the Nerval chicane. It was clear as day. It was clear as day. Dammers should give the position back as Jackson has come out the pits and is still ahead of.
It doesn't really matter right now because Jofi's gone into the pits.
Well, no, but it doesn't matter. He's still got to give the position back. As Jackson is gone into the pits and he's come out still in first place, so he's not lost his lead. Could he be on for a pole position? First lap and leading every lap.
So Jackson has got 2 warnings. Reisman has got 1 penalty in P2. He hasn't pitted yet. Neither has, and so it goes in third. Who's got 2 warnings? Oh no, 2 penalties even.
Going for the.
Dammers has got 1 warning.
Hairpin going.
Crashaw has got 2 penalties. Buller has got 3 warnings, but I'm guessing 2 for corner cutting, 1 for a collision. Wilbo has got 1 penalty.
There's a Sector 2 yellow flag. I do not know who that is.
Olaf's got a penalty. And Jeeves has got a penalty. I'll just check top 10.
As Olaf is now up into P8 now, so as Buller has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so it's very interesting. He's 5 seconds behind Charlie, is in P5, who's right behind
Buller just got a penalty.
Yep, I know, I did notice that.
Riceman's diving into the pits.
And Charlie's broke right to the back of Dammers there, as going through Rascast. That is. Whoa, that is. Close as Neek with a 3-second time penalty. As Riceman is into the pits, then that puts Dammers up into P3, Charlie up into P4, and so it goes in P2, and Olav is up into P7 actually. So Olav, I think he's one of the favourites for a top 5 finish. He's really quick. He just bogged down Carly and Pete. A Sector 3 yellow flag. Who could that be? As it's Shadow Hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
He's made a mistake at anti-nogs and he's got wing damage.
He's lost a lot of his wing.
As right now Owen is down in P8 as Shadow is retired from. He retired on track.
Yes, you are, Clint. Yes, you are.
Shadow retired on track, by the way.
Oh, whoa, that's a quality ban.
It is a quality ban. As you get sector.
To be fair, he did just join. He probably didn't know about that rule.
So I think he'll be let off as we have Jackson currently with a 7.5 second gap out in front. As Charlie is up into P3.
On the wheel to wheel. Oh, is that a bit of in the league and overtake? He did cut the corner a bit. Ooh, so from my view, Crasher just did turn in on Dammers a bit. I was on board with Dammers, and then I just saw that Charlie didn't just.
But the rule is we can't review anything unless you get clips sent to us.
Yep.
But to be fair, Jackson does a 122.2. But to be fair, Dammers did clearly gain a position. I think because Dammers clearly illegally gained a position, I think he should get a penalty.
Yeah.
Dammers was struggling, but if he does get a P2 after we haven't said goes pitting, if he does get P2, then that'll be a good result for him.
But then again, he's gonna get a penalty probably for the illegal.
Yeah, but Charlie's already got 6 seconds worth.
Yeah, Crasher's already got 6 seconds.
Muller's got a penalty as well. Whoa!
That was close.
He's still.
I know right Charlie goes over that bump at that part of the track.
Yeah, it's quicker, isn't it? You can just go straight line.
Yeah, I think it was that Tim Coronel, apparently he went over that bump and he gained like a few tenths or something.
Well, yeah, because obviously in real life you can't do that because the car will just bottom out. But in the game, set it to yellow flag. Who's made a mistake? As Bunny's into the pits. We do not know who's made a mistake, but will Charlie dive it down the inside?
No, he's too far back.
Better of it. The damage does lock up just a little bit. Oh, this is really defensive driving, and Olav is up into P7 now. He's already up into. He was into P7. Already up into P7. I mean.
Oh, that was a snap of oversteer from Charlie.
Oh, Dammers locks up. He going into that corner. Rice man with the through. Oh, another bit of oversteer. He's really pushing. Dammers is really struggling with the front locking. Bunnies are the.
Bunnies just crossed the
penalty.
lane exit white line.
He did a Leon. Oh, and with a 3 second time penalty. There's Jackson with the 122.1 after all the incidents. So Jackson set to sector 2 yellow flag. Who could that be?
It is
Bunnies.
It's Bunnies.
That is Mirabel, yeah.
Lost front wing. So we've got Dammers and Charlie have caught up to, and so it goes.
But they're being held out, and so it goes. Of course, was a reserve driver.
So it goes started on the soft compound tyres.
And so it goes, obviously a reserve driver in the F1 race, but he did not finish, unfortunately.
Yes.
Driving for the Alfa Romeo.
He's also got front wing damage.
Yes, it does look like he has his... What would Dammers do?
Yeah, Charlie's going to lose his tyres very quickly if he doesn't calm down. I agree, Clint.
Yeah, but Dammers is struggling in front locking. What does Dammers Bunnies with the 3 second time penalty? No.
He's going to look for it. There's almost contact.
Whoa! Charlie's.
How is there not contact?
Shadowhunt has left us. We know that that Charlie is faster than Dammers, but
it's Monaco. You can't overtake really.
Oh yeah, Dammers is really struggling with lockups. He's really struggling. He might suffer puncher as well. Oh, there's Olav with a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, and it's still in P8 by the way, so he'll be on a sprint race pole.
Reverse grid pole, but of course penalties has got to be added.
As Jackson is comfortably in the lead as he goes through Mirabeau now. The championship leader looks set to extend his championship lead yet again. Yeah.
Bunny's into the pit again.
Yep.
Look how close this is, as Charlie almost goes into the back of Dammers.
Yeah.
As they takes a wide line. Buller and Wilbo are catching up to this. They are catching up to this a bit, and so it goes, holding this up. This could be a whole...
Oh, and Charlie is in the system of Dammers. Will he go for a move now?
He could go for it.
Oh, he thinks better of it.
No, he does not.
Oh, he hits him again. Oh, that's questionable.
That's interesting. Charlie hit Dammers.
But they're gonna. Oh, but Dammers. Oh, there's contact. There's contact.
Oh no!
Oh my.
Right. Oh.
There is contact between Dammers and Charlie. What? That is.
That's interesting. I was on board with Dammers then. Charlie did sort of turn in on him as Dammers loses his rear end.
Oh, that is controversial.
Charlie did sort of turn in on him.
That is very, very controversial.
If it is Dammers' fault for it spinning himself out, it's equal anyway because Charlie was not an illegal move.
That is controversial.
Clint says penalty to
Charlie
Charlie
with a 3-second time
another
penalty
one
again.
Anyway.
At this rate, he's going to lose P. He's
Yeah,
going to. At this rate, he may not be on the podium. At this rate.
He's hit and so it goes.
Oh,
He just whacked into the back of him, so it goes.
Charlie, you're losing your head. You're comfortably in P2 at the start.
He
And now
just
he's
whacked
messing
straight into the back of him, so
everything
it
up.
goes.
He's messing Charlie. Calm down.
Bullock is going to get P2 here. Surely. And Dammers maybe even be on the podium still.
What about Warbo? Can't forget about Warbo in this equation as well. And Olav. Olav is only 2.4. Olav is only 2.4. Is only 2 seconds behind. Olav's only 2 seconds behind this group, so we could be talking about Olav potentially being on the podium as well.
I do agree with Clint. I think Charlie's going to get a penalty for that.
So Owen is still in P8, by the way. Owen is in P8.
Clint said Charlie's turned in too early on Dammers, causing Dammers to spin and lose a place. Yeah, that's what I agree.
Charlie is still stuck behind, and so it goes. This is really.
It did look like he turned in quite aggressively.
When he hits and so it goes again, he just lightly taps him as and so it goes. Oh, a bit of a visit from Charlie there. Oh, as he goes
right behind him. Buller is right behind him. The Dammers is in DRS of Buller. Or is he? No, he isn't. Wilbo is in DRS of Dammers though. This is going to be interesting. So Amsterdam goes on a set of super softs now. Comes out in P11. Or will it be P12? It's going to be P12 he comes out, so I don't think this soft to super soft strategy's worked out. As Bunnies is on less fuel than they want to be, because there's a yellow marker.
Right now, be Jeeves currently in PA, so he'll be on reverse grid pole right now.
Clint has also said, and also Charlie is consistently hitting, and so it goes to cause him to run wide, which is not very sportsmanlike.
He's not very sportsmanlike.
He's been quite aggressive.
He has been very aggressive right now.
He's been quite aggressive.
As we look at Charlie's penalties, he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got loads of
9 seconds.
He's got loads of one as well.
Buller just has to stay within 9 seconds.
Buller has got one penalty. Buller's got one
probably
penalty.
Even about 14, because I think I may be given a 5-second penalty for Charlie for that incident.
Dammers does not have a penalty, but he's got a likely penalty added on for illegally getting a position.
He's got a penalty going to get added on.
So
probably.
As for I've hidden the UI for God's sake. What am I doing? Okay, there you go. I hid it. No, I'm just I'm losing my mind.
Hid the
Warbo's also got one penalty too, so maybe it looks like Warbo's gonna get a podium in all of this.
Warbo might get a penalty.
Jeeves is whoa, this contact.
He turned in on him there. I saw that. Jeeves sort of turned in on him.
But Owen has managed to keep
Jeeves
it
should have left a bit more room
line.
there. I quickly switched on, sort of turning in on someone.
Charlie is kind of pulling away from Buller. Well.
And I'm not excited to give Jeeves a penalty, because the last time we gave him one, he went on an absolute rant to me, and I wanted to shoot him.
Okay, not shoot him, because we do love all of our drivers.
Yeah,
we decided to participate in this league.
Jackson
has got okay, he's 26 seconds ahead, it doesn't matter. He could literally get all the penalties in the world and he still win.
Yeah, he's 26 seconds ahead. Yeah, I was really tempted to give Jeeves a chat ban, because he was so annoying me.
Here's the thing, should we give Jackson a 30-second penalty just for the banter?
Yeah.
Yes, we should.
Just damages. Oh no, Charlie's just damages front wing.
Oh, that's not going to help. Well, he's pulling away from Buller, so that is...
Jackson had a dodgy brake pedal. He's using his R2 button on his steering wheel as a brake, and he's still 26 seconds in front.
Yep, as the gap between Charlie and Buller, and so it goes with a 3-second time penalty.
He's right behind Josie.
Yeah, he is. Owen is still on reverse grid pole. Go on, Owen, win that race. Jeeves with a 3-second time penalty.
Clint has said, I'd give a 5-second for the damage incident for when he, 5 seconds for... Oh, this is for Charlie. 5 seconds for the damage incident, and another 5 seconds for consistently hitting, and so it goes.
Well, that is up for the race stewards to decide. Oops. Oh no, my TV.
Oh, Charlie just lost control. He's lost another bit of his end plate. He's lost both of his end plates.
Yeah, he's clearly struggling. Does he go for the
Buller
no-ball
might catch him up,
chicane? He's doing fine, yeah.
Damage is in.
Yeah, Charlie's really struggling. He's got so much understeer. He's really struggling to keep on. He's been keeping on track. There's a Neek with a 3-second time penalty. He's in the last of the point scoring positions.
Did you say if Buller had any penalties?
I think he has one. Whoa! He nearly turns in too early to anti-nose there. Charlie's really struggling. I think
he's driving too aggressive, that's why he's losing his head.
Oh, and that's Rice. Oh, Owen's up to P7. G's made a mistake.
And Rice man. Yeah,
Rice man's up into P8. G's in P9. Warbo with a 3-second time penalty now.
He's got a better exit, and he's still looking on Rice man. He backs out into turn 1. Jeeves, think he may have a penalty holding over his head of what he did to Owen in turn 1.
We are, well, obviously all clips are going to be, all the relevant clips will,
Jeeves has got a bit of front wing damage. Oh, and compared to last season, look how much he's improved. Well, he's just a reserve now, but last season he got, I think it was only 10 points. He got a double points finish though in Abu Dhabi. So I said that really weird.
Yeah, because if you look at the standings right now, Charlie, our second place driver, is in P5 in the standings, so we runs rather than no chicane there. I mean, he's keeping the gap fairly honest between himself and Bolo.
But he's got to make it to about, well, probably about at least 10 seconds.
As he hits the wall, he hits the wall again. So the struggle is there for, as Rice man with a 3
Of course, at the end of the sprint race, we'll invite the top 3 from over the weekend points. And if we do invite Charlie, we should really tell him about everything.
Oh, yeah, well,
he may have a penalty holding over his head.
Well, Robert asked, why is Olav 6th solo on the grid? And the reason why is because he had a qualifying ban for a reason.
That reason being why. Retiring on the
track. Yeah, he had a qualifying ban. Although, to be fair, with the way the penalties are being handed out, Olav might actually get a podium finish.
Yeah, he may get a podium, especially if he damn as a penalty.
Jackson has stretched his gap to over 30 seconds. There's Bunny's 3-second time. He's a lap down, so it doesn't matter.
Lap down, yeah. Of course, last time out in the F1 race, by the way, in Belgium, we had something similar to what happened in...
Oh, Olav understeers from the hairpin. Oh dear, Olav, what did he do? Oh, and so it goes out.
Retired, where's that?
Safety car's out, by the way.
Oh.
You do that, this is...
No, and so it goes has crashed. So it goes has crashed.
The safety car's absolutely ruined. Jeez, the drive-through penalty. Speeding under the safety... It's a bit late, isn't it?
No, look, I'm on board with Bunny, and so it goes has crashed.
He's binned it. Okay, so... This drive-through penalty does not help Charlie in any way or Dammers at all.
No. Not they don't have drive-through penalties. These are drive-through penalties. It's a safety car.
Yes, the safety car does not help Charlie and...
Yeah, Charlie...
Isn't the safety car going to come in this lap anyways?
Probably. Not everyone... I swear to God, if Jackson's the only one that is actually caught up to the safety car.
He is the only one that's caught... Well, they're going for the tunnel now.
Even nick into the pits and go to the set of super softs. So I will run you through the order as they all try and catch up to safety car queue. Don't know if they will catch up to safety car queue. Jackson leads. He's dominated all race. Could the safety car change things?
No, it won't.
Crashaw or Charlie in second has a lot of penalties. 9 seconds penalties given by the game. Has more penalties looming over him.
Safety car in this lap, by the way. They're not gonna catch it.
They're not gonna catch up.
That is a lame
game.
That is the most
lame game.
The most pointless safety car thing I've ever seen, apart from the one in Azerbaijan as well.
Oh God. Oh, the Azerbaijan one, that was stupid. There wasn't even a reason for bringing that out.
That was even.
No one crashed.
Oversteer there.
No one crashed.
Yeah, I don't know what crashed. It's just stupid, isn't it? Jackson is going through Anthony Nogues right now. Olav with a 3-second time penalty as...
Owen is ahead of Olav as... Oh, he's having to give that place back. As Reitman's also ahead of
Owen as well.
Owen as well. I don't know what happened there. Jovi's right on the back of him.
Oh, and Buller is really struggling right now. Well, the gaps have really stabilised between all the drivers, so... I'm on board with Charlie right now as he goes through Miracle.
I'm over Neek, don't know why. I'm down in P11, don't look like he's gonna get points. Although, no, Jeeves has his drive-through penalty. He'll serve it this lap, so Neek is gonna get points.
Okay, so when I said Olaf was potentially getting a podium,
Jeeves doesn't come into the pits to serve his drive-through. I'm guessing he'll do it next lap then. He has to do it on lap 20. Otherwise, I think the game will disqualify him. Because I don't think the game will give you a 20-second penalty. I think it just disqualifies you, doesn't it?
Buller with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings.
Damage has sort of penalty looming over him, maybe. So Wilbo may be the favourite. Also, Buller's got to keep the gap at 6 seconds.
Well, we'll just see what the finishing positions are in this race.
Riceman and Olaf has hit the wall. In the tunnel. He's going to go down the inside of Riceman.
I'm missing this great contact.
Oh, that was close. Oh, there's contact as well. More contact. Owen's having a good view of this.
Oh, this is not going to end well, is it? It's lost. Riceman's got a wing damage.
Riceman's lost a bit of his wing.
Apparently, Olaf has got controller damage, apparently. So, as we start on board with, as we are on board with Jackson on the final lap, it's been a truly dominant drive from Jackson. This is a yellow flag, sector 3.
Oh no, it's Olaf, and I think Olaf may have done something there. It caused a bit of a pile up at Raskas. It was Olaf, Owen, and Jofi all stuck at Raskas. As Jeeves does not come into the pits to serve his drive-through, so I think the game's going to disqualify him.
Oh yeah.
I will see now. No, he hasn't. But I don't think I ever saw him serve his drive-through. I'm not sure about you.
I didn't see it either. There's Dammers with a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him.
I think Wilbur's the favourite for this, maybe.
Well, P2. Jackson goes through a Raskas.
Jackson, he's dominated this race.
For the final time. The gap is not indicative of how dominant his performance is. Jackson crossed the line to take 425 points as DRS has been enabled, which is very important for some reason. And Charlie crossed the line in P2, but will Buller finish ahead of him? No, he doesn't. Dammers takes P2.
Dammers is P2, but he has a penalty looming over him. Dammers may have a penalty looming over him.
So we will obviously... Well, Charlie's got penalties looming over him as well, so we will obviously...
Yeah, Charlie's going to have extra penalties, I think.
We will look at the penalties.
So I think Buller's going to get P3, Wilbur may even get P4.
No, I think it'll be Buller P2, Wilbur P3, Dammers P4, Charlie P5, as Owen has overtaken Olaf on the line. Olaf is really struggling.
Olaf's got puncher.
Owen crossed the line in P7, but penalties mean that Owen is on pole.
P8.
Is on reverse grid position.
No, G has been given a 20-second time penalty for unserved drive-through.
Why can't they do that in F1? Not joking, that'd be stupid.
No, you can.
No, it'd be stupid anyway. Well, Jackson is your pole winner, your deserved winner, not pole winner, race winner for the feature race. Your deserved race winner is at all
Jackson's, but I can't win a race if Dammers finishes second. Jackson, I don't think Dammers is going to finish second.
Oh, did he message you?
Right, I'll be back in a minute, so you sort everything out.
I will. Let's look at the driver spraying the champagne. Jackson, another win. It's another feature race, another win. This is his third feature race win in a row, I believe. He won in Azerbaijan, he won in Canada, and now he's won in Monaco. And that means he starts P8 for the sprint race as Jackson, your race leader. The pole sitter and fastest lap, so that's 27 points for Jackson. Dammers is in P2, but it's very much unclear as to whether he will actually finish in P2 or not. Charlie in P3. Again, he may not finish in P3. Bull in P4, Wood in P5, Riceman in P6, Jerfy in P7, the only driver who never got a penalty in the race. Owen in P8, so he would be on pole for the sprint race. Olaf in P9 and Neek, a reserve driver, getting the final point. G's in P11, Bunnies in P12, and so it goes, crashing in P13, and the 2 Arden drivers finishing last. Not a good race for them, as we now get ready for the sprint race. It's going to be very exciting. Owen, making his return for one race and one race only, is going to be on pole, as Tim has left the session. Tim Coronel, as the clouds are significantly grayer than before, but it is going to remain dry, so yeah, that's fine. As Owen is on reverse grip pole, hopefully he can turn pole into the win.
As Tim left, I think.
Yes, he has, and there's only 15 points for the race win this time.
Right, so it's time for the sprint race. Yeah, the street lights are on, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much darker.
So, Owen is on pole for the sprint race. Jofi is alongside him on the front row. Then we've got Riceman in P3, Wilbo in P4, Buller in P5, Charlie in P6, Dammers in P7, Jackson in P8, who's been reset to the grid already, Olav in P9, Nick in P10, who's also been reset to the grid, Jeeves in P11, Bunnies in P12, and so it goes in P13. Carme is actually P14. I don't. Who's left? I'm not sure. Oh, it's Shadow Hunter.
Yeah.
Clint, it's just Clint, it's probably my nose breathing down on my mic, so I'll move my mic to the left, and then you might stop. He said, "Tom, you sound like you've run a marathon. You're huffing and puffing."
You're gonna give us all the coronavirus.
Well, Jackson, we're not going to give a penalty for it, so.
Oh, was he in your stream?
He said, Nick jumped the formation like then braked in front of me.
Oh, we can't give him a penalty, unfortunately.
Well, we can't give a penalty for that, so.
Oh, by the
right, Clint, I'll try and move my mic out the way.
Oh, by the did you hear the news about Japan, Singapore, and Azerbaijan on hosting races this year?
Japan, Singapore, and Azerbaijan not hosting races.
Yeah, I can understand their decision, to be honest.
Bunnies, once again, really far behind.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it, Rapka. As Owen lines up on the grid, Jofi alongside. Jofi's points go to Campos, of course. He was just put on. He joined in quali, so he was put into a random car. Nick's points, he joined in quali,
lining up as if for Bunnies.
He got put in the dance. His points do go to Dan's because he's just a reserve, and we can just put him in any team, to be honest.
As the fielders all lined up on the grid.
Here we go, I've got the stupid
The red lights are going out, even though they're not actually out. The lights are out, but again, they're not out, so
it's lights out? No, it isn't. I will commentate on the start, thank you very much. You did last time.
Yes, exactly that. Oh,
Bunnies just jump-started. Oh no, it is lights out and away we go. Into turn 1 we will go. Wilbo's got a very good start. Owen leads them into
I'm not
turn
looking
1.
forward
Jofi
to this.
And Wilbo.
Oh no.
My god, it's like 4 wide.
Oh no.
It was 4 wide. It was 4 wide. Good say, Clint. If it didn't reset, it'd be fine. There is a yellow flag, and it is Nick Coleman.
And so it goes with a 5-second time penalty.
Yeah, so it goes with a 5-second time, but someone else got a penalty as well. Right, so Jackson's got a penalty. Jackson's got a penalty for collision with Van, so it goes.
This is a VSC.
Carme's got one with collision with Neek, and so it goes has got one.
Well, Jeeves, the big winner, making up 5 positions as Shadow Hunter has moved up into P1 for some reason. Well, my screen Shadow Hunter's in P1, that is a visual glitch. I do apologise for that. No, my screen is a Shadow Hunter's in P1, that is just a visual glitch.
Well, he's not.
Well, I know he's not. Owen's still in P1.
Clint, if it didn't reset every time it switched from session to session, I would be fine, but it does. It looks like it's going to rain. Owen's backing up the pack a bit here into virtual safety car. wonder if anyone's going to speed under it. Jackson and all that.
There's this green flag. We're now racing under green flag conditions, and Owen is your race leader.
I'll try to remember, Clint, but if I don't...
Wilbur's made his way up into P3. Rest in P4. Yeah. Charlie is into P7, so that is very good. Ah, interesting.
Hey, Clint, every time you remind me to put it on.
Will we see Owen? As yeah, Jeeves and So It Goes are the two big winners of that Colmo with the racing in time.
Oh my god, oh wait, never mind, that was just a lag. He just completely binned it out of Casino Square, but no, then he teleported back onto the track.
Yeah, sector 1, you're like Carl May has retired, he's probably
I don't know what corner that's called, it's the corner.
Dammers is out on the super soft tyre, so that tyre is not going to make it to the end of the race, so Dammers looks like he's going to score 0 points.
Yeah. Unless there's a safety car, which is possible. And I'm going to look at Dammers' view, because I think Carl May, he's crashed. Why isn't that a safety car? That should be a safety car.
Well, the VSC just came out, so there probably wouldn't be a safety car coming out, unfortunately.
But that was, it's like, Carl May, if someone goes wide, they're going to hit Carl May there, so there should have been a safety car.
Well, this car's going to go, so they wouldn't hit him. Charlie is all over the back of Jeeves right now.
And So It Goes, and all of their wheel to wheel, and So It Goes is a bit laggy.
Owen is still your race leader.
Oh, that was Olaf having a bit of a squirm off the
DRS has been enabled, of course.
Clint said it looks really misty on track. Yeah, it does.
Oh, Jackson down the inside of Olaf more into centre of no, he does not make it. And Neek is right behind Jackson, going up Beau Rivage into the casino section. Will here Neek? No, Neek, he does not. Jackson keen to make up for lost time right now. He's lost 2 positions at the start. He did start in P8, now he's in P10, so Jackson is keen. Especially with Dammers being out of the points right now, Jackson would like to make up even more points. As we have Owen is still in the lead with a 1 second gap over Jerfy, so...
Owen almost hit clipping the
yeah.
barrier at the Nouvelle Chicane as Bunny's into the pits again. But not giving up just yet. So there's one Prema in last, there's one Prema
leading. Do you know what I find funny? Prema have done terribly all year, and then Owen just comes in, and Owen just comes in and he just turns out to be leading the sprint race. I find that so funny, to be honest. But
come on. Actually, I did have a, I think Owen's going to get a full-time seat.
Is it?
Because I did have a message at the end, I was looking at my phone in the middle of the feature race, it was H-Man saying that he can't race in the league anymore, so I think Owen's going to take the full-time Carlin seat.
Well, a new and improved Owen is...
These points will go to Prema. If he does, these points will go to Prema that he gets in Monaco, but his next points will go... He'll have his points that he got from today, but then his next time he does it, he will, of course, have his points.
Oh, and Olaf Moore and Sogo is holding up Jackson very much to go into Mirabel. Does Jackson go down the inside of Mirabel? Yes, he does. Dives down the inside of and so it goes into P9. But and so it goes just sticking around the outside as it go into...
Oh, and so it goes. Oh, he's hit the wall as Dama sets the fastest lap, but he has to pit again, surely.
123.3, so that's...
Clint just said Bunny spent more time in the pits than he has on track.
Yes, he has.
Neek with a bit of a squirm. I gotta say, it feels really nice to say, like, it feels like really just clean to say Neek.
Oh, and Jackson's gonna go around the outside of Olaf Mole into the Nouvelle Chicane. He does not
Jackson's
make the
caught the corner.
stick.
He's caught the corner.
No,
so...
no, it's fine. He was fighting Olaf Mole and he didn't
I
make it.
was on board with so it goes. That's my fault. As so it goes, his car was inside the wall then.
As Olaf with a freezing time bunny for multiple warnings. Sector 1 yellow flag. Who could that possibly be?
I'm not sure.
It'd have to be Bunny's probably, because he's the only one in Sector 1 right now.
Track is very slippery, yeah, it does look a bit slippery. I'd say, I think Clint and Jackson are the only ones I've actually typed in this Twitch stream. Neek is ahead of And So It Goes. And So It Goes, I think, made a mistake. You've got Plank of Wood with
And So It Goes is one of the drivers in the top 5 in the championship right now, so this is a really bad weekend from him. Jackson is all over the back of Olav.
Jofi's all over the back of that.
Oh, he's got to the inside. Whoa, what a move! But Olaf is defending very, very hard. As Jackson is pushing to the wall there. As he goes round the outside of mirror, but and there's contact, and there is contact. That is.
I was holding up for so long.
That is questionable, but.
This is the battle for the final point.
It is a battle for the final point.
I did say because it's Monaco and sprint race, we could have a shock win here, and right now it's looking to be Owen.
And the top four only separated.
Last season he got 10 points, and if he wins this, he's just smashed that.
Yeah, and the top four are separated by 2.5 seconds. So
yes,
as I've been preaching, Owen has just got to keep it clean.
Clint said Olaf's fault. He closed Jackson off massively.
Yeah, he did. But
I'd agree with that. Wilbo's ahead of Rice, man, because Wilbo's into the pits actually. Because he started on the super softs.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Oh. Well, why did he start on the super soft?
Oh, and Olaf spun just a little bit, and that is going to allow Neek to get a run on him for the final corner. As that moves Jackson up into P7.
Neek.
He's going to go round. He's going to do what Kimi Räikkönen did in 2012. No, he does not. Olaf just breaks later. But Neek's got a better run through Santa Vota as he got up the hill through Beau Rivage as they touch. And there's a spin, and Olaf is into the wall.
He's got no front wing, Olaf. That is Olaf's fault. He closed him off there.
Ooh, that is Olaf getting caught up in a.
But Olaf has come off worse, so there'll be no penalty probably.
Yeah.
There'll be no penalty probably because Olaf came off worse. By the way, Clint, it's O-L-A-V, not O-L-A-F-F.
Olaf. Olaf.
Oh no, you were saying what you said. It's Olav, not Olaf. Damage into the pits.
Charlie would represent time penalty, and I believe someone else got penalty as well, but I don't know who it was. Now. Ooh, and the set to yellow flag, and that is Olaf is retired. Safety car is out. The safety car is out. Olaf is out of the race. What has happened to Olaf?
Well, I can't read, so shut up, lol.
Olaf crashed at the end of the tunnel. No, did he?
Oh.
Wait, that's a tunnel. Oh, yeah, it's the end of the tunnel.
Yes. I'm over Bunnies. Oh, yes, he has. That's... Bunnies is once again low on fuel. What? Bunnies, come on! How could you be low on fuel in an F2 car?
Well, that brings guys like Dammers back into play here, because he had to pit.
Jackson into the pits.
Supersoft tyres, maybe? Interesting strategy.
Will they last? I think they will.
Oh,
no,
he's got a penalty.
He's serving the penalty. He's serving the penalty.
Neek, and so it goes also into the pits.
I was thinking...
Neek's into the pits, yeah.
I was thinking, if it's not penalty, we were going to remove it, but if he's gone and served it, there's no point removing it. Because it would make it more
Charlie
confusing.
with a 5-second penalty for... Oh, he's tapped the back of G's
We're not removing that. We're not removing that. We don't remove penalty under safety car. That's an unsafe release. Jackson on, and so it goes. Come on, game. This game should give penalties for unsafe
release. This is a really nice camera shot, but I mean the helicopter shot, the aerial view. It looked very, very nice for just a few seconds.
Who are you on board with?
I was on board with Dammers as he goes into the pits as well, presumably to go back into the soft tyres.
Well, I think...
Charlie with another penalty. What is going...
We're not removing those.
Wait, Charlie spun. He spun in the tunnel.
What?
He spun in the tunnel. He's lost a bit of wing.
He's lost his front wing. He's got a plank of wood on his front wing.
Well, surely there must have been
just said he should be the stream steward. Should we make him the stream steward?
Yes, we should.
Right, Clint, you're a stream steward.
I'm excited to watch the EDL.
A lot of the things that you've said.
Oh, Charlie to the wall. Oh, he's really struggling.
Yeah, Charlie to the wall. He's got 10 seconds of penalties, and we are not removing those.
Can I just say, Charlie's driving has been very erratic today. It really does border on a race or quali ban, to be honest, because it has been...
Yeah, I am edging towards a quali ban.
It has been rather erratic, because he's into the pits.
What do you think? Anything about penalties we ask, we'll ask Clint.
Charlie is going to serve a penalty first off, before he changes...
Is he going to serve the 10-second one?
No, he's going to serve the 5 seconds. No, he's going to serve one of the 5-second penalties.
He agrees Charlie quali ban. I think we...
Because to be fair, I didn't see the incidents with Jeeves where he got 2 penalties, but the driving looks like it's been very, very erratic.
I mean, the Jeeves one, he just tapped him probably and he got a penalty. But we don't remove safety car penalties because then we would be sat for like about 5 hours.
Where will Charlie come out? It looks like Charlie is going to come out in either PA. Yes, he will come out in PA. Or will he come out in P9 behind Neek? That is a question. Ooh, no, he just comes ahead of Neek.
Yeah,
Alright,
he
that's
comes out ahead of
interesting.
Neek. Has he just
Jackson is into the pits again to change his wing.
Oh, why is he in the pits again?
So this has really been a really bad race from the championship leaders, might I just
Yeah.
say. This has been really bad. As Owen.
I think Olaf should get a penalty for the Jackson incident. No, yeah, he did squeezing into the
As
wall.
Owen is still your race leader. Owen is still
So
the
I'm not
race
sure how long
leader.
the safety car can stay out for, by the way. So the final point position is held by Crashers, but he's got 10 seconds of the penalty that won't be getting removed. Plus, I think maybe a lot of warnings.
This has been a very exciting sprint race, might I add. As Jeeves has made up 6 positions to get himself up into P5, so I'm sure Jeeves will be very happy with that. And Sergo's also making up 6 positions. Neek making up 1 position, and Bullum also making up 1 position. Your top 3 stayed the same from the start. Jackson and Dammers both losing 3 positions, as well as Charlie and Warbo losing 2 positions. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with 3 seconds really. 3 or 5, I think 3 because Jackson got ahead after it. Was Neek is into the pit lane, and I'm guessing to put the super soft tyres on because he's got no front wing damage. I was on board with him then. So look at the people who have got front wing damage. So Owen doesn't, Jofi doesn't, Reisman doesn't, Boller doesn't, Jeeves doesn't, Wilbo doesn't, and so it goes.
Does.
Look, I just had a plank of wood.
He's got wood. He's got.
Charlie doesn't.
It's because he changed it. Dammers doesn't. Nick is out
doesn't. Jackson doesn't. Bunnies
probably does.
Bunnies has been lacked, I think.
Bunnies always finds out to get wing damage, which is impressive.
So, Owen Bradford leading this race.
Scoring more points at Prema than... So more
Let's
points
check
in one
penalty,
race.
Though. I don't think he's got a penalty this race so far.
He does not,
He's 1 warning away, though.
Oh, 1 warning away. Go on, Owen, keep it clean,
Jofi hasn't got any warnings. Riceman's got 2. Buller has got 2. Jeeves has got a penalty. Wilbo has got none.
Oh, and Bunnies has spun at Portier.
Has got a 5-second penalty.
Bunnies has spun at Portier. Safety car is in this lap. Will Jackson catch up to the rest
Charlie's got, like, loads of penalties. Loads. Dammers has got 2 warnings. Neek has got 5-second penalty. Jackson...
Is Jackson going to catch to the back of the safety car? It doesn't look like he is. As Bunnies is spun... Yeah, Owen's really good. Jackson's not going to catch up to the back of the safety car.
Oh, he's not.
He's not.
This race is over.
Buller is ahead of Riceman now. Buller is ahead of Riceman. Oh, no, Buller was ahead of...
So Owen leads then, Jofi and
Buller with a
Buller with a
3-second time penalty.
Yeah, Clint says they've got to give driver of the day to Owen. He's had a great comeback race.
Has lost his wing.
Oh, Bunnies.
And he's got a right rear puncher.
If you retire, you have to give me a cookie.
Bunnies.
As I think Jofi's just hit the back of Owen there. There's a sector 3 yellow flag. That might be Bunnies.
Yeah, it's Bunnies.
Yeah, I think it is
Bunnies.
Bunnies.
And Dammers, whoa! Dammers nearly went on the outside of Sean.
Oh yeah, Crash, Charlie and Dammers. I didn't see if it was like a... because Charlie just hit and so it goes once again.
So apparently Olaf's controller's broken, so he is...
Yeah, I looked in the chat, he said his controller's broken. As Charlie's gonna go past and so it goes, but and so it goes gonna stick it down the end, so... Charlie has just cut the corner,
time penalty.
But and so it goes did sort of push him off a bit there.
He did, so I think...
And so it goes got no front wing.
Oh, yeah.
That's holding Dammers up.
On the, what the...
Ooh. As Buller's into the pits. He's got no front wing damage, so he's just gone into the pits there and then. Jofi 6/10 behind Owen.
That's interesting, this. As that moves Dammers up into P7.
Bunny's into the pits, and so it goes into the pits. Why?
And so it goes retired from the session, and Jackson sets a fast lap with a 122.8.
He was in a pit lane. He was in a pit lane.
Okay, alright.
His car's just gone anyway.
Yeah, some of this driving has been quite bad, I must say.
Yeah, I'm not really impressed, I don't think, guys.
And
Would you call that a rage quit? Probably.
Oh, Jerfy's got his first warning on the last lap, so...
Oh. Owen's on 2 warnings, so... that'll be interesting.
So will Owen make the top 3 in points then?
Owen went a bit deep. Owen went a bit deep into the chicane.
Oh, he's still in P1 though.
He's lost a couple of attempts.
He's still in P1 though, and that's the most important thing for Owen.
You just gotta not clip the wall anywhere.
Maintain
not get any penalties either.
Oh, he's hit the wall as soon as you say that.
He's got no front wing damage. He's got no front wing damage.
Got away with that. He's got. Oh, he's run right at Raskas.
Oh. And now Riceman's gonna go down the inside. That's an illegal move from Riceman. I'm sorry, that's just barging. That's just barging another car out of the way.
He did what I did to you, Ron. Oh, and wait, whoa.
Oh, Jeeves is just pushing Owen into the wall there as well. Jeeves has gone down the inside. This is erratic driving from everyone. Wilbur's ahead of Jeeves.
Owen has hit the wall. So if Owen doesn't have any wing damage, I'll be very much surprised.
Owen's got a plank of wood. So from my view, what happened there is Owen made a mistake. Riceman completely barged Owen out of the way into final corner, which Splinter said 3 seconds to Riceman. I agree.
Oh, and Dam is going to go down the inside of Neek at the lowest hairpin. Dam is going to go down the inside of Neek at the lowest hairpin. Yes, he does, but Neek's got around the outside line.
I'm not sure what happened with Jeeves. Did Jeeves push Owen into the barrier?
It looked like he did on the straight, but then again, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Is that promotes Joe Fee 200 up into pole position? Pole position into the lead.
Of course.
Into the lead, not pole position.
That was moving under braking. That was a bit of moving under braking from G.
Oh, and Neek is going to go down this side. Charlie, and Charlie's pretty much into the wall now. Charlie's got a 3-second time penalty as well. This is very interesting racing. Neek is...
Jackson may get the points here to all of Charlie's penalties. As Neek is going to go on the outside of Charlie. Charlie's going to try and get Yes, he did. Owen has lost places because of the carnage in turn 1. So yeah, I think G did push him in. So yeah.
Owen is retired from the session.
I still want to give him driver of the day. I mean, come on.
He's doing really well.
It's so unlucky.
This is very unlucky. There's only 10 drivers. What happened
to him? It's so unlucky.
There are only 2 laps left to go as Neek is in P5, Jerfy's in P1.
Yeah, he does deserve driver of the day. He has got points this weekend, of course. He's got 4 points for the 8th place he got.
Owen has left the session. Very unfortunate. The race winner was looking good. He was looking very good. Yeah. But the safety car...
No, if this stays this way, this is a Campos 1-2. Because Jofi races for Campos. He joins mid-quali, so they've got to sign the car. This will be a Campos 1-2.
Interesting.
It may not look like it, but Jofi is Campos driver.
Yes.
I've only just realised that. I think Riceman and Jofi, they are mates. Jofi couldn't do quali because he had to take a quick trip out to IKEA all of a sudden.
Got to buy the Swedish flat packs, don't you? Iconic.
I guess that's what you buy when you go to IKEA.
Well, really, yeah.
My voice crack.
Yeah, I love how we just talk about IKEA randomly.
Has Riceman got any in-game penalties? I'm not sure. I don't think he does.
He has 2 warnings.
We'll be giving him a 3-second form water, which barging Owen out of the way. No, he doesn't.
Jesus, got
Wilbur, on the other hand, doesn't as well. Wilbur's done a 2-stop here. Can I just say Bunny's strategy?
What, just pit every lap?
Soft, 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 super soft, super soft.
Nice. You're gonna run out of tyres at that rate.
I think they already have it, because I think they just reused softs and super softs.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't get that much.
No, you don't.
The gap between Riceman and Jofi is less than a second.
Oh, and Neek is going to go down the inside of the Novo chicane, down the inside on Jeeves, and he locks up.
Neek is doing very well.
Gets a 3-second time penalty.
Neek is doing very well in this sprint race. He's a reserve, of course, but...
Wait, he's in the right car, isn't he?
I think he was supposed to be in the Virtuosi, but because he's a reserve, we'll just give him points to Dams anyway.
So it's a Dams 3-4 then? There's a Campos 1-2,
So
Dams
Riceman gets
3-4.
to P8. I think he'll get demoted to P8 because of the penalty.
As we are on the last lap, as Riceman is right behind Jofi, he sets 2 yellow flag, that is probably
P3.
Bunnies. Bunnies has got a puncher.
Yeah, P3 it is. Bunnies has got a puncher, oh yes. At least they're finishing the race. So Jofi leads, Riceman's right behind Jofi. But with Riceman's penalty, he'll get
very
demoted
much
to P3.
behind him, yep. Well, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, but what I was on board
Dam is up
with,
into P6 now.
When I was on board with Riceman, he completely barged going out the way into the final
Dam has been hit by Charlie, just a little bit behind. Dam has moved up into P6.
Charlie's been on the Super Soft for 7 laps, they'll be worn out. Nick's been on them for 6 laps.
That could be a potential puncher. Set the 3 yellow flag.
Bonnie stayed out.
Why?
Bonnie stayed out on the puncher. As Jofi, he's gonna win this race. This is for Campos, as I've said before. He wins this race for Campos.
Yeah, Riceman is right behind him though, but
so he comes out of the final corner, Jofi,
and
to win his first race in Torpedo League F2 in the sprint race.
I believe it's the first non-British winner of a race as well.
Well, Riceman, I think, will be demoted.
Nick is in P4 and Dammers is gonna cross the line ahead of Jeeves, and Charlie's got a...
Charlie, how many places?
Jackson's in P5 though. Jackson was the P5. Jackson was the P5, that was in P6.
As Buller, is he going to get ahead of Charlie because of all the penalties? No, he won't. 4 seconds. Come on, Bunny. Oh. Now we've just got to wait for Bunnies to finish across the line with a puncher. Bunnies, if you're watching the stream, I give you permission to retire on track to get this over and done with. Just weaving. You're just weaving.
Look at the understeer.
No. What am I watching?
Need more downforce.
Yeah. I mean, it's a puncher and a plank of wood on the front wheel.
Still better than Williams. Well, we're definitely going to invite Jackson because he definitely scored enough points.
I think so, yeah.
I just don't know who the other guys are. Maybe, wouldn't we invite Jeffy? Jeffy would have got 15, I don't know.
Olaf needs to learn to drive. He's trying to keep it in a straight line.
Bunny's got a penalty.
He has got a damage controller.
How did Bunny's get a penalty? You've got a puncher, man, for goodness sake. You've got a penalty. How?
Understeer.
How? Oh, has he come through anti-Nogs for the last time?
If only it was top 10 points.
Yeah, it's top 10 for the feature race, but...
This is a sprint race though, Crash. Yeah, exactly. Charlie gets the final point, but
Wait, so Bunny's got lapped by Jerfy's AI car. Which I find quite funny, actually.
He was 2 laps down from the next car, I think.
As that rounds up the sprint race,
Oh god.
Very eventful sprint race.
Right, let's have a look at the weekend results to see who we invite. Top 3, of course. Or maybe inviting someone new here.
Could it be? Yes. And the weekend results.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, Jofi.
So
we'll invite Jofi.
Oh yeah, Jofi.
Jofi.
So we'll invite Jofi up. So Jackson, Dammers, and Jofi is the people I will be inviting.
Top 3 for the weekend.
So we've got, where are they? Jackson, Dammers, and Jofi.
Jackson extends his championship lead yet again after a dominant feature race and a really eventful sprint race.
I'm taking a screenshot.
Yeah, and Jofi is your race winner, by the way.
I need to get a screenshot of
Rice on P2. Now, despite what it says Jofi's in the Campos, as Thomas pointed out, so it's a Campos 1-2.
Yeah.
And a Dams 3-4.
Well, unless we do give Riceman a penalty.
Unless we give Riceman a penalty, yes. Well, right now it's a 1-2. That's the preliminary result.
Hey.
Hey, Jofi.
Ooh. So we'll just wait for Jackson and Dammers to join in and we'll... So this is... But yeah, it's the first time you'll be up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Finally, we get someone different. Finally.
Jackson's in... Is Davin joining?
He's in, yeah, he's joining now.
Okay.
I'm not happy.
I'm not happy either. Some of the racing we saw today was questionable.
We are like good thing. We are looking at maybe giving someone a quali ban.
Who's
Clint.
that?
We're not gonna
Jackson, of
name.
course, you know Clint. He was our stream steward for today.
Okay.
On Twitch.
Then that means I'm good then, hopefully.
Well,
That's Adam's.
we'll tell about that, right?
Oh, what? Wait, am I up? What?
No, it's not
No,
you, not
you.
you. Don't worry, don't worry.
Good. I got taken out so many times, and I mean I took myself out twice, but we'll get into
Right, Kyle, you can start the questions.
Okay, I'll go for Jofi first. So Jofi, how does it feel to win the sprint race after the it was a very eventful sprint race, but how do you feel after winning?
Yeah, it feels awesome. This is my first league win. I've driven in a lot of leagues over the years. I've always driven like kind of mid-back, but I'm finally happy with my results.
That's good. That's good. Well, I'm very happy for you.
Thanks.
Well, congratulations. You finally have a new winner.
Thank you.
Finally.
Right, I'll go next. Jackson, you absolutely dominated that feature race, even with you having to have your brake as your R2 button on your steering wheel.
That was tricky. In the feature race, luckily I was in a party with Charlie, so we sort of knew what we were going to do. We said that no team orders, just we race our own races. The only thing we agreed on was to pit at him lap 6, me lap 7. That was just before the race. That wasn't an undercut or anything like that. But yeah, I don't think if I hadn't got that start and Charlie hadn't got the damage, I think I would not be a winner. But luckily I got a good start and pulled away, and I feel like from what I heard there's a bit of carnage behind me.
A bit of carnage? A lot of carnage.
So from my side of Charlie, it sounds like he was stuck behind Adam for a long time. And then apparently they battled. I just saw Damas dropping down the order and Charlie get up into third. But I don't have a clue who's at fault there. I didn't see it, obviously. Yeah, I was very disappointed with that late safety car for 2 reasons. One, it ruined. I was going for my biggest win margin, which in Canada was 20 seconds, and I was at almost 30 seconds. So I was disappointed with that. And then the safety car, when you have a safety, you hope it's going to make the racing a bit better, make it a bit more exciting. But
Baku.
I came to a complete stop on the restart to I was going at 30 miles per hour, so that the pack could catch up, and the safety car was in the pits, and I just had to go, and I still had something like a 6-second lead. So sort of it not only ruined my gap, but it didn't give me a fight, which I mean it was good for the win, but still it could have been more exciting.
Yeah, that was a really pointless safety car.
Yeah.
That was absolutely pointless.
I think you might want to ask a question to Damas.
I will ask a question to Damas, and my question is, what are your thoughts? Well, you had both your races were pretty eventful. What were your thoughts on the driving around you? Because some of it did not look great.
Top quality.
If I may be honest. Yeah. So, what was your thoughts on the driving around you?
Some of it was obviously very questionable, but it wasn't all bad. I mean, I got involved in quite a few collisions, people being impatient here and there. But yeah, I want to say well done to Will though, because he was actually patient. He was stuck through for a very long time, and I well done for not being impatient and hitting me off.
Right.
Hey, well, I'm surprised Will hasn't been up in his commentary box, to be honest.
He hasn't, yeah.
Right, I'll give this next question to Jofi, I think.
Yeah.
Next race, Brazil, and after your sprint race victory today, do you think you can carry this over to Brazil?
I hope. I really like Brazil. It's a great track. It's also quite difficult for me, but I'm quite hopeful. I think I will get quite a good position. I hope.
Right, Kyle, you next.
Alright, yes, I have a question for Jackson. Jackson, you've extended your championship lead by around 15 or so points. Do you now believe the championship is yours to lose?
I mean, to be honest with you, since Azerbaijan I felt that way.
Ooh.
However, to be honest, today, when my brake pedal snapped for an hour until qualifying started, I thought that was it. Damas is going to catch up, and I'm going to have to sort of fight back in the final few rounds. But I obviously got lucky, and although my brake wasn't fixed, I managed to find a solution other than use a controller, and that was to use the R2 button, which took a long time to get used to, and I somehow only made the mistake of pressing the wrong button twice, both times under safety car in the sprint race. But I would like to say I do have some thoughts on some driving in the sprint race.
Yeah. In both races, actually, it was very questionable. So yeah.
Right. I've got one for Dammers. Incident at Tabac with Crashaw. Thoughts on that?
Well, it happened because he went for... I was stuck behind and so it goes for quite a while. And I think it was into the chicane. He hit me, so it brought us alongside. And then I was on the inside, he was on the outside, and he squeezed me into the wall. And I effectively spun and lost a few positions from it. I know going too wide at Monaco is difficult, but he did squeeze me into the wall.
Right, Kyle, do you have any more? Because I don't.
I have one more for everyone. Do you think you guys can win at Brazil next time round? And this to all of you.
Why not?
Why not?
Bro.
Alright, Jeffy, do you think you can win a race at Brazil next time round?
I think it will be hard to win, but I think I can maybe get a podium.
Yeah, okay, what about you, Jackson?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not sure about my hopes, but I would say that Dammers needs to win if he wants to fight back in this championship.
Yep.
Actually, I have one more question to Jerfy. After your solid result today, do you believe you can finish in the top 5 in the championship and qualify for playoffs?
I think I'm 8th right now. I'm not sure though, but I think I will get quite a few points.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful that I will definitely pass my teammates. He's Reese.
Yeah.
He finished 2nd, so
yeah.
I'm not. Yeah, it was a good day
Actually,
for us.
Of course, when you join mid at the end of quali, of course, it gave you a random car. Your points will still go to Campos.
Yeah.
So basically, it is a Campos 1-2 in the sprint race.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was counting on that.
Right, I think that's it from
Yeah, that is it from
we'll
us. So yeah, you can join Jackson and Charlie tomorrow for round. Oh yeah, we can only join Charlie.
Yeah, Jackson's racing in F1 tomorrow.
Finally, he's been convinced.
So I think hopefully the stream will only be on Twitch.
Yeah,
for
so
F1.
yeah, join Charlie on Twitch for round whatever. I don't know what round it is. Round Monaco. I'm sure it'll be an exciting race.
I feel like it should be on YouTube because.
So it might be. Okay, well.
It'll be on one or the other.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And then next week Friday will be on Brazil. So join us then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Bye everyone.